Bronny James is such a great kid, raised right by his parents, so humble, so unspoiled, that it's impossible to root against him, even though in Summer League, in the preseason, especially the preseason, he obviously did not earn the 3 minutes he got to play last night for the Los Angeles Lakers. But what an historic 3 minutes it was, playing alongside his dad in LeBron's 22nd year in the NBA. It was trillions to one that Bronny would be even remotely good enough and LeBron's body would hold up long enough for him to be playing at this level at age 39 in season 22. But last night, for 3 minutes, their paths actually crossed while wearing the same Lakers purple and gold in a real live NBA regular season game, opening night versus the T-Wolves on TNT. They checked in together only in Hollywood. And even though at first it felt a little like take your kid to work day, Bronny handled himself pretty well under the world is watching circumstances. So LeBron soon set up his son for a three-point shot that Bronny shot with conviction. It was just a little short, but man, I wouldn't have blamed him if he'd airball that shot given the pressure, but it definitely hit the front of the rim. Then a moment later, Bronny really impressed me by flashing down the lane, very nearly tipping in a missed shot. Way to go, kid. Nobody can stop you from hustling. And that was about it. So on the bench just before they went in together, LeBron told his son to just play free. And Bronny didn't look too nervous, got through it unscathed. Congrats to father and son, but especially to father. To me, this clearly meant even more to LeBron, who called Bronny after the game his lifeline. His lifeline. I love that. That's how much that kid means to that man. So now the hard part starts for Bronny. I've got to remind you, in 6 preseason games, Bronny shot a scary bad 29.7% from the floor. That was 11 of 37 in 6 preseason games. He shot 8.3% from 3. That was 1 for 12 in 6 preseason games. So now that history has been achieved, what does J.J. Redick do with Bronny? Will LeBron bleeping James stand for his namesake son playing for the South Bay Lakers in the G League? Or will LeBron now push for Bronny to play, 10 minutes a night for the Lakers every game so he can travel with his dad? He can't travel with his dad if he doesn't even play in the games. This team, trust me, is deep. It's sneaky deep. And this water could get very deep for a rookie coach named J.J. Redick. But for now, let's just focus on last night. What an opening night it was for the L.A. Lakers. J.J. Redick, speaking of, I know it's just one game, but to me, he looked comfortable being in charge. He commanded with authentic authority, not with some forced phoniness. He didn't come off to me as if he were acting like the new head coach. He was the head coach. I got to tell you, I was impressed. My BS detector detected nothing. And from start to finish, Anthony Davis played like the best player in the world. 36 and 16, 3 blocks, 1 on Gobert. He just dominated Gobert and Julius Randle and Ant-Man and the Wolves. And speaking of that other guy on the team, this LeBron guy, this 39-year-old looking like he's 25, he still has the explosiveness and obviously the skill of a top 10 player. So if you have 2 top 10 players and maybe even a top 1 or 2 or 3 player, and all the players who were hurt last year get and stay healthy, I'm talking about Vincent, Vanderbilt, Christian Wood, Cam Reddish, and Rui, and D'Lo, and Austin Reeves keep taking turns having big nights, and Dalton connect. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it again. Dalton Knecht has star potential. Star potential. Dalton Knecht will be a difference maker coming off the bench for these Lakers as a fire starter. Right now, the gap between rookie Knecht and rookie Bronny is from here to Knoxville, Tennessee, where, of course, Knecht played in college. Yet, the odds makers have the Lakers tied with the Cavs and the Magic for the 11th best odds to win it all. That's just wrong. As I predicted on this show, I have the Lakers losing in the conference finals in 7 games to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then I have the Thunder losing in 5 games in the NBA Finals to the steamrolling juggernaut known as the Celtics. I said during the Olympics, repeatedly during the Olympics, this will not be fair. Jaylen Brown, of all MVPs, got left off the Olympic team, while Jason Tatum often got left on the bench for entire Olympic games. Well, you know what happened last night. Predictably, the two of them said Olympic this. On ring night, banner night in Boston, when most champs get distracted, lay an egg, the Celtics just devastated and dominated the poor Knicks, who, as I said on this show, will lose some of their edge, some of their toughness with Kitty Cat as their new most talented and ultimately most disappointing player. The Knicks are just a pretty good team that will battle it out for third in the East behind the Sixers and, of course, the Celtics. So now you're telling me that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum have new chips on their shoulders? This is just not fair. The team that led the NBA in three-point shooting last year, wait a second. JT on opening night has improved his three-point shot. He makes 8 of 11 threes, and JB made 5 of 9 threes, and the Celtics starters made 26 of 41 threes. The best got better. That's 63.4% just for the starters. That is not fair. You know, now that I think about it, just for the record, it wouldn't shock me if the Celtics and the Lakers make it to the NBA Finals. But I will stick with Celtics OKC.